Oh, hey, how's it going? It's been a while. Feel free to pull up a chair or really settle into your toilet. Or you can stand too. You don't have to sit down. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Kick back, relax, maybe grab a bevy of some sort, adult or otherwise, coffee, maybe a nice chamomile tea. Yeah, it's going to be a long one. There's just been a bunch of stuff going on, so this is kind of the story of all of that. Reset some computers. First up, got a freelance trip to Dallas, Texas. Well, Fort Worth, really. But, Dallas, Fort Worth, they're kind of the same thing, but very, 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 very far apart. But they're the same. I don't know. It's Texas, man. It's weird. I was there with Clint documenting and promoting a place called Computer Reset. So if you're like, what's Computer Reset? I recommend checking out Clint's channel. He's got a couple of videos about it at this point, and it's kind of a whole thing. So yeah, there's a lot to Computer Reset that I'm not going to be able to get to in this video. But a quick rundown is that it was a computer retailer / repair shop for a few decades. Flash forward to a few years ago, and we've got a 30,000 square foot warehouse just filled with literally thousands of computer parts, computers themselves, software, and accessories, ranging from the ultra common to the ultra rare. And it was all mostly left untouched up until a few years ago. All this inventory became a burden for the family, and it was going to be scrapped. But through the efforts of several volunteers, everything's been more or less organized, cleaned up, and has found its way to various collectors, resellers, hobbyists, and enthusiasts. Like I said, it's a whole thing, so check the videos either up top or down below in the description for some more in-depth videos on a Computer Reset that you will find on LGR's channel. In this instance, I was there to help Clint document just all of the goings on and the process of how they are getting rid of all this inventory and the cleanup efforts and just all sorts of things. And I was also there to shoot some film because who do you think I am? Let me know in the comments who you think I am. Actually, that might get weird. Now the eagle-eyed among you may have noticed the first roll I loaded in my beloved F2 was some lomography 400 speed color film. This was my first time shooting it, but I thought it seemed like a fun time. And you know what? It was. As it turns out, I didn't have nearly as much time to shoot as I anticipated. There's lots of documentarianing, chatting with the volunteers, and just getting lost in the sauce, so to speak. But that's fine. That wasn't like the whole, yeah, things happen. I still got some cool shots, and I was kind of documenting it in another way for my own self.
case he died, we got it on film. Yep.
One of the nights there, we were actually able to meet up with a guy named Andrew Holsholt. I am so sorry, man, if I mispronounced your name, but he's a guy who actually composed one of Clint's LGR themes back in the day. To my knowledge, that's the only thing he's known for. He's a good dude, good chats, good drinks, good time, good vibes. This is a piece of the Berlin Wall that was actually just chilling in the hotel that we were hanging out at. It's pretty cool. There's also there's like kind of a mini art museum there too. A really cool place. After a couple days of documenting, hanging out with a bunch of rad people, and eating simply too much meat. Texas, man. Dude, they have problems. It was time to head home. If anybody I met there sees this video, I just want to say thank you so much for your generosity and your hospitality and for making all of this craziness happen. Your enthusiasm was seriously infectious. To the point where I actually cobbled together a working Fujitsu Lifebook laptop from just it was kind of like a little scavenger hunt trying to find out all the working parts. Like, oh, I got to get the floppy drive. I got to find the power cord from another machine, and it basically just kind of Frankensteined a working laptop. I'm not really a retro computer person. I have another expensive and inconvenient hobby, but the thrill of just scrummaging around this massive warehouse, I cannot overstate how big this place is. It's overwhelming, but the thrill of just looking for these parts, figuring out what I need to get this machine working, and then actually finding it, that's good stuff, man. Anyways, I got back home with just enough time to pet my dogs, and then I was off on another freelance trip down to my other favorite state, Florida, and the coolest city of all, Miami. Wait, no, that's Fort Lauderdale. Dang it. Now, just like in Texas, I didn't have nearly as much time as I anticipated to just fart around and take some pics. Make some photographs. But I did have the first afternoon/evening free after quarantining while I waited for my COVID test results, so I tried to make the best of it. The plan was to walk down from the hotel to the beach to meet up with a few of my freelance buddies who were also working the gig, and that's what I did.
We're like Cushman and Bakefield, dude.
But I did not realize it was like a 45-minute walk. I thought about getting an Uber, but nah, that would cut into my per diem, and I've made it my sworn duty to try to bleed this company dry of every single penny possible. I won't name names, but these are not good people, and their company is actually, I think, evil. Look up John Oliver's bit about MLMs. Unfortunately, the pay is actually kind of decent, and I can suck it up and deal with self-absorbed capitalist pigs for a couple days out of the year. Plus, I'd never spent any time in Fort Lauderdale as an adult, and I hope to never again. But I was sure that I'd find some pretty neat stuff to capture. For instance, this bridge that just happened to raise as I was walking towards it. All that being in Florida really made me want to do is just go back to Cali. Especially with this little mini Muscle Beach scene. So I got back from Florida, and then a whole bunch of life happened, and we were basically forced to move like 2 weeks after I got back. It's a long story, nothing like crazy. It's just a really dumb property management company that was very terrible. We were already planning to move out of Raleigh into Richmond, but just not that soon. Honestly though, it's been for the better, because it's so much cooler here than Raleigh could ever hope to be. I've always been fascinated by port cities and just water-based locations. water-soluble cities. It's just a really fun place, and I'll be taking y'all all over the city in future videos, for the foreseeable future videos. Yeah, so stick around. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient. I have basically lived inside of Premiere for the last 6 months for like my job, what I do. So it's really hard for me to be like, I can't wait to get off and spend all of my free time in Premiere making videos for my channel. I want to. I love doing this, but I am working on trying to find a good balance between that and this. I really do like making videos for this channel. It's one of the things that kept me sane over the last like 2 years, and yeah, it's just so much fun. I love it, but it's like, I'm sure somebody who's an accountant doesn't want to go home and do their taxes, like, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I do really enjoy making things for this channel. It's been a source of joy and creative expression, and just like learning things about myself and photography and video editing and all that. But I also love doing things other than sitting in front of my computer. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll be on this side of the lens in the next video, so until then, see ya. Wait. Welcome to camaraderie.